Hello everyone, nice to meet you again with the Disney 3D Art YouTube channel. Yesterday, at gymnastics in the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The Olympic gold medal in France marked the first time Japanese gymnastics has won the men's team title after two Olympics since Rio 2016. Only 0.103 points away from winning the Tokyo 2020 Olympic gold medal, the Japanese team has been making constant efforts over the past 3 years to overcome that pain. And this gold medal is a worthy result for the efforts of the Japanese gymnastics boys. The Japanese men's gymnastics team gathered the 8 best athletes, competing in 6 events and calculating the total score of 3 athletes per team. The Japanese team is led by star athlete Hashimoto Daiki. Right from the first event, the single bar, Hashimoto Daiki successfully performed many difficult movements, achieving high scores. All 3 athletes of the team had stable performances, opening the finals smoothly. However, in the parallel bars event, Hashimoto Daiki did not succeed, causing the Japanese team to widen the gap with their Chinese opponents. Although all 3 athletes completed the round content well, with their strength in this content, the Chinese team continued to increase the score gap. When the match entered the final stage, Japan had a strong acceleration to rise to second place, creating momentum for the final event, the single bars, with a difference of 3,267 points compared to the leading team in China. The Japanese team entered the single bars event with the highest determination. Take advantage of the opportunity when the second Chinese athlete made a mistake and only achieved 11,600 points. In the final round, Hashimoto Daiki showed a perfect performance with difficult hand releases and precise landings. He brought home 14,566 points for the Japanese team. With a total score of 259.594 compared to China's 259.062, the Japanese team officially won the gold medal. After the historic victory, Hashimoto Daiki shared, "This gold medal is the achievement of the whole team. I have been carrying regrets from the Tokyo Olympics with a gap of 0.103 points. Therefore, this medal is even more important, more meaningful than ever. This historic gold medal proves the efforts and determination of Japanese gymnastics. At the same time, this is also a great pride for fans of the land of the rising sun." At the tennis, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic are the 2 greatest players in tennis history. Both are the most successful players in men's singles. Djokovic is the owner of the 24th Grand Slam title, while Nadal has 22 times. In the past, Nadal and Djokovic have never met in the second round of tennis. Except for solutions that apply the group stage format, both players often meet each other from the quarterfinals. That punch of 2 rackets in the second round of the 2024 Paris Olympics is history. In round 1, Djokovic only needed 57 minutes to overcome Matthew Ebden with a score of 2-0. In particular, Nadal had to lose 3 sets to conquer Martin Fucsovics. The 2 players will meet at 6:30 p.m. on July 29 at Philippe Chatrier Court. At the age of 37, Djokovic is still the #1 tennis player in the world. He continuously reaches the finals of major tournaments and is the #1 seed at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Meanwhile, Nadal's performance has clearly declined since 2022 due to injury. The Spanish tennis player stopped playing throughout 2023 and fell out of the top 600 in the world. Nadal has returned to competition since 2024, and is currently ranked 161 in the world. This ranking cannot help him enter the seeding group of the 2024 Paris Olympics, so difficult brackets cannot be avoided. Nadal's advantage is that he can play on his favorite clay court. The Spanish tennis player is the greatest legend on clay and was almost unrivaled at his peak. Nowadays, although he has declined a lot when playing on clay courts, Nadal is still a force that cannot be underestimated. As for Djokovic, he is no longer at his peak like when competing with Roger Federer and Nadal. However, no young tennis player has surpassed the level of the Serbian star. Confrontation history is supporting Nadal when in 28 meetings on clay courts, he won 20 times. The Spanish tennis player also has more outstanding achievements in the Olympic arena, winning the gold medal twice. While Djokovic's best achievement is only the bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. However, Djokovic is the one with better performance in the next match. If both were at their peak, the Serbian tennis player would definitely lose when playing on Nadal's favorite clay court. However, at present, the Spanish tennis player is unlikely to create major difficulties for Djokovic despite playing on his favorite court. This could also be the last time Nadal and Djokovic meet. because the Spanish tennis player is planning to retire in 2024. Maybe even right after the 2024 Paris Olympics. Next is to rowing. Vietnamese rower Pham Thi Hue finished at the end of the second race in the quarter-finals on the afternoon of July 30th. Not qualifying for a medal in the women's heavy single rowing event at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Pham Thi Hue competed in the second series, with 5 opponents from the Netherlands, Germany, Paraguay, Mexico and 1 from the AIN team today, July 30th. AIN is a neutral individual athlete team, including athletes with Russian or Belarusian nationality, 2 countries that are under sanctions from the International Olympic Committee. The top 3 athletes will advance to the semifinals along with competitors with similar achievements from other rowing series. Pham Thi Hue, 34 years old, is the oldest among the rowers. 4 to 12 years older than her competitors. However, she was only participating in the Olympics for the first time. Vietnamese rowers cannot compete with their opponents and constantly rank last. At the end of the first 1,000 meters, Pham Thi Hue was 13.90 seconds behind leading Dutch athlete Caroline Florijn. Towards the end, Pham Thi Hue fell further behind, sometimes more than 100 meters behind her leading opponent. She finished last with a time of 7 minutes 56 seconds 96. The top 3 positions. Winning tickets to the semifinals were Caroline Florijn, Netherlands, 7 minutes 29 seconds 07, Alexandra Foster, Germany, 7 minutes 30 seconds 98, and AIN rower Tatiana Klimovic, 7 minutes 34 seconds 30. Pham Thi Hue was born in 1988 in Quang Binh, joined the national team at Westlake Sailing Club, Hanoi. She became an excellent rowing athlete when she won 2 silver medals at ASIAD 2013 and 6 gold medals at the SEA Games. In 2015, she even won a gold medal at the SEA Games while she was 4 months pregnant. Before Paris 2024, Hue had twice qualified for the 2016 and 2020 Olympics, but had to give up the honor to her teammates competing in the doubles event, because previously each country only had 1 place to participate. At this time, each country can participate in a maximum of 2 events, and Hue first touched the dream of competing in the Olympics. At badminton, in the first series of matches in Group K of the badminton women's singles event at the 2024 Paris Olympics, Nguyen Thuy Linh, ranked 26 in the world, faced tennis player Tiffany Ho, ranked 80 in the world. Thuy Linh is rated higher than her opponent, so the Vietnamese tennis player did not have much difficulty winning 21-6 in the first set. In the second set, Thuy Linh overwhelmed Tiffany Ho at times and even led 10-0. With outstanding advantage and high performance, Thuy Linh won quickly 21-3 in this game, thereby winning the final 2-0. In the next match in the group stage, Thuy Linh will face Beiwen Zhang, USA, ranked 11th in the world, at 1:30 p.m. on July 31st, Hanoi time. Thuy Linh's victory in badminton ended the July 29th competition day of the Vietnamese sports delegation, when both Nguyen Hoi Hoang, swimming, and Ha Thi Linh, boxing, were unsuccessful. In the qualifying round of the men's 800-meter freestyle event at the 2024 Paris Olympics taking place on the afternoon of July 29, Nguyen Hoi Hoang only achieved 8 minutes, 8 seconds 39. 19 points behind the first-place finisher, Abuk Felix, Austria. 90 seconds. The result of swimming outside 8 minutes also prevented the 24-year-old male athlete from Quang Binh from reaching the final. At the same time, Ha Thi Linh lost to Yang Wenlu, China, in the round of 16 of women's 60 kg boxing. In women's football, the Australian women's team won a spectacular 6-5 victory over Zambia in the second match of Group B of the 2024 Olympic women's football on the morning of July 29. Call this a crazy match not only because of the 11 goals scored, but also because of the unbelievable way the Australian women's team fought back. After the first half, Zambia suddenly led 4-2. Zambia captain Barbara Banda only took 1 minute to open the score after a beautiful long-range shot. Alana Kennedy helped the Australian girls equalize in the 7th minute with a close-range header. But Kunda Nanji restored the lead for the African representative in the 21st minute, after a dangerous cross-angle shot. In the 33rd minute, Banda took advantage of the mistake of the goalkeeper and the Australian defence to put the ball into the open goal. Hayley Rosso headed the ball into the roof of the net to help regain Australia 2-3 in the 35th minute. But Banda spoke again in the 45+1 minute when he took advantage of the opponent's ball clearance to score to increase the score to 4-2. It only took her the first round to score her hat-trick. Victory seemed to be firmly in Zambia's hands when Kundananji headed diagonally to increase the score to 5-2 in the 56th minute. But incredible drama began to happen from this point on. In turn, the defense and goalkeeper Nambo Musol of the Zambia women's team continuously made mistakes as if they were lax after scoring easy goals and creating a large score difference. The first was the fumbled ball in the 58th minute. A Zambian defender cleared the ball, hit Musol's back, and went into his own net. A few minutes later, goalkeeper Nambo Musol made a mistake allowing the opponent to steal the ball and score. VAR cancelled this goal because it believed Musol was fouled. But perhaps Nambo Musol's mentality was somewhat affected after this dead miss. So in the 65th minute, Nambo Musol had a silly missed catch even though Steph Catley's free kick was not too difficult. The score was shortened to 4-5 for Australia. In the 78th minute, they continued to punish Zambia's mistake when Esther Muchinga fouled and kicked Caitlin Ford's foot. On the penalty spot, Steph Catley successfully equalized the score 5-5. Things got even more grim for Zambia when in the 90th minute, Michelle Heyman took advantage of her teammate's pass to escape and score, sealing a crazy 6-5 comeback for the Australian women's team. Meanwhile, Zambia's female players could only collapse on the field and cry when they lost in a position that led to 5-2 in the 56th minute. In the match at the same time in Group C of the 2024 Olympic Games, Spain defeated Nigeria with a score of 1-0. Now, we come back video today with the character Doc McStuffins in the series at the same name everyone. Dorothy, Dottie, McStuffins, nicknamed Doc McStuffins, is a 10-year-old girl, who is the titular main protagonist of the 2012 animated Disney Junior series Doc McStuffins. Doc shares fine respect for the toys she owns, for she even fixes toys that are broken. She cares for each toy she has and even her brother's or her friend's toys. Even if a toy appears to be scared, she is always caring and friendly. Her determination to fix toys is limitless, for she will not stop until she reaches a diagnosis. Then she continues to fix the toy any way she can. Doc proves to be a good teacher to Lambi, Stuffy, and Chili, shaping them into good doctors. Outside of the clinic, she is always a loving daughter to her parents and cares for her family, including her brother. She cares for not only the toys but for friends too outside of the house. With the help of her first aid kit, she can help any toy and anybody. Her determination to help toys and people can travel far from the clinic. Doc loves to talk to toys and mend them. They come to life with the magic from her stethoscope. She cares for her friends and patients, including Lambi. She and Lambi are best friends and always there for each other. Whenever a toy needs help, Doc always thinks carefully before she figures out what the problem is. But when someone comes or calls Doc, she always tells the toys to go stuffed. That means they have to stop talking and freeze. Doc is the main character of the show. Her best friends are Lambi, Stuffy, Hallie, and Chili. She knows when and where a toy needs help. She takes them into her clinic to find out what's wrong. In the episode, Chili Gets Chilly, after Chili stays out in the snow too long, Doc takes him into the clinic and puts him on the patient's bed with a blanket on him. When she checks his temperature, she calls her diagnosis baritis. To cure his baritis, Doc and her friends warm themselves in front of the fire. In some episodes, Doc usually helps the toys with medical bandagings. In the episode, Break Dancer, when Bella accidentally breaks her leg, Doc explains that sometimes when people break their legs, they have to wear a cast to heal them. After Doc puts the cast on Bella, she and her friends decorate it for her, then tells Bella that she must wear her cast overnight. Doc's mom is also a doctor and always expects Doc to become one like herself. Sometimes they both work together when someone needs help, either a person or a toy. First is paint the skin body, then wear a lavender fleece shirt with purple stripes, a pink fleece skirt with pointy cuts, lavender knee pants with pink and rose polka dots and a white blouse for Dottie McStuffins. Next is to draw 2 legs for and 2 arms for Dottie McStuffins. Next is to draw the head, decorate the face and wear glittery purple headband with a flower for Dottie McStuffins. Finally, decorate the face for Dottie McStuffins. So the character Dottie McStuffins in the series Doc McStuffins has been completed. Thanks for watching of the video today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to receive the new notify. At the same time, download the app and go to the website DisneyStore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free, used by many people of the world. We'll see you again tomorrow. Now say goodbye everyone.